Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jacqueline. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the bell right next to it. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. I just had a full day of filming videos back to back, and I am ready to take all this makeup off and go to bed. So I thought it'd be so fun to get unready with you and tell you a scary story. So this is like an experience that I had. It's the only experience that I've actually had in this house. So I really haven't told this story, and I just thought it would be like fun to hear, you know? I mean, not like fun, but like, you know what I mean? Who doesn't want to hear a scary story? I'm gonna go ahead and start taking off my makeup while I get into this with you. Okay, so taking the glasses off. Where do I begin? Okay, so I'm just gonna get into it. So basically, one night, I don't remember why, but I was home alone, and every time I'm home alone, like I feel like anybody would, I get paranoid and I feel like I hear things or I see things and all this stuff, whatever. So usually I don't get too scared. Like if I feel like I heard something, I'll go and see if I heard something and I'll look for it. But this time, like I was getting ready to get in the shower, and I was like, should I lock the door or should I not lock the door? And I was like, I don't have a good feeling. I don't know why I think I should lock the door. So I locked the door and I grabbed my stuff to get ready to shower, put it all in the restroom and everything. And I turned on the water, closed the door, locked it, got in the shower, and then I was just like chilling there, right? Oh, keep in mind that my great grandma had just passed away recently, not too long before this day. And so I was in the shower doing my thing, and then out of nowhere I hear like a knock on the door, and I was just like, did I hear that right? So I stood still for a second, and I heard it again. And I was like, okay, like maybe my parents are home, because they always do that. They knock on the door like if they know I'm showering, or they come in my room or whatever. And so I was like, okay, like hello, like I literally was like, hello, like mom, dad, are you there? And nobody answered, and I was starting to get a little freaked out. I literally just kind of leaned against the wall and I was just staring at the curtain, and I was like, if I move this curtain, I'm gonna freak out because I'm gonna feel like somebody's standing there, like just watching me or waiting for me, I don't know. And then I hear the doorknob like jingle or whatever, and it sounded like somebody was trying to open the door to the bathroom, and I was just like, hello, like is anybody there? And that's whenever I was like, I'm gonna look outside of the curtain, and I was just kind of building up the courage, and I didn't, because as soon as I was like literally reaching for it and I was gonna move it, I heard an old lady voice which sounded exactly like my great grandma. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Mexican, so I speak Spanish, and she was like, mija, abre la puerta, which is basically saying open the door. And I was just like, there's no way I'm hearing this right now. Like, am I going crazy? Like at this point I thought I was going crazy because I heard it. Like, I'm not even joking, I put it on my entire life. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I literally could cry right now because I'm getting like flashbacks. But I was in the shower and I literally heard her say, mija, abre la puerta, and I was just like shaking my head like in the shower. Obviously I wasn't gonna open the door because I was like, there's no way, like she's not here anymore. So I was just there kind of freaking out, and then I heard it again, and then she was like, come on, let me in Spanish once again. And I was just like, I didn't respond, and then I was like, there's just no way. And so I finally built the courage to like open the curtain and like just look. Keep in mind the door was locked, so I was like, it's fine, nothing's gonna get me, like I'm inside. And when I looked at the door, and I looked down like at the crack of the bottom of the door, and I saw like a shadow, which like of 2 feet, like standing there, you know. And I was just like, there's no way, like God, please help me, I'm so scared right now. And I just kept hearing the door jingle, and I kept hearing the knocking, like it was just happening, right? Like I know what I saw and I know what I heard, and like I have never in my life experienced anything like this. So I was really freaking out. It freaked me out more the fact that it was the voice of my grandma, because I'm like, the fact that she recently passed away and this is happening right now, like I knew in my like gut, in my heart, in my soul that it was not her. And I was like, I'm not gonna open that door, because you know, sometimes people who pass away can visit you, and I believe that. I believe that you can talk to them, you can see them. Like there's people out there who can see them and communicate with them and stuff, but like this was just so real. And I was like, literally at this point I was crying. I was like not sobbing, but I was just like, tears were coming out of my eyes. Like I was freaked out and I just didn't know what to do. And I was like, I'm not gonna get out of the shower until my parents get home, because why would I do that? Like, what if I get possessed or something? Because I just knew, one, that was not my grandma. Two, there was 100% someone outside the door, because it's like literally a voice, like you could hear it. And I saw the shadow of the 2 feet, just like somebody standing there. And so at this point I was just like, my heart is breaking, because I know she's not with us anymore, and I know that like, I don't even know how to explain it, like that voice that I heard, the tone, like the urge for me to open the door, like everything that was happening, I literally felt like I was gonna pass out at some point. And I was like, no, like I cannot pass out, I just can't. I wasn't even scared of like when you see a scary movie. It was like I was scared that something was gonna happen to me because of that, because I knew it wasn't good. Like that's all I knew, is I knew it wasn't good, and I could feel it, and I was literally terrified. So I stayed in the shower until my parents got home. And when they did get home, I got so scared, because I always hear the front door of my house open when my parents get home. So whenever I heard it, it just sounded like it was the bathroom door. I feel like at that point I was so freaked out that everything was just scaring me. And so when they finally did knock, like I knew it was then, I yelled like, who is it? And it was my mom. And I was just like crying. I got out of the shower as soon as I got home, and I was like actually crying, like I was sobbing, because I was like, there's no way I just like experienced that. There's no way that just happened to me. Like it's not real. And I tried to convince myself that it wasn't real, but like I could not make this up. I really could not make this up. And I told my parents everything, and they kind of got like spooked. And I just remember it was like such a wild night for me, because after that I like couldn't sleep and stuff. But I don't know if I just said it in the right order, but hopefully that made sense. I think it's because every time I talk about it, I kind of get like flashbacks and this really weird feeling. I don't even know. Like all I know is that that day was so scary. It was just a lot, honestly, to take in. Also, look at this. I don't think the camera's picking up how much makeup is on that, but that's gross. But yeah, that was like probably the scariest thing I've ever experienced. Even though I really do want to go to like scary places and like vlog and like, you know, trying to survive out there, because I feel like it would just be so much fun. I'd probably really be scared, but like I just feel like it'd be so much fun with the right group of people, because I would not go by myself. I feel like my face now is pretty clean, so I think I'm going to finish off my skincare. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. Honestly, I just wanted to talk to you guys, and I was like just wanting to take off my makeup, so I was like, let's just multitask a little. I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos. And if you did enjoy today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.